I reserved a $3,900 venue for my son's birthday. When we arrived, the banner read, "Happy 7th Ava, my sister's kid." Mom shrugged. "We thought you'd understand." My son whispered, "It's okay, maybe next year." I walked out without a word and did every deposit, and by midnight, the entire family group chat exploded. My sister's park permit had fallen through 2 weeks before the party. I know this because my mom called me 3 times that week, each call opening with "How's my grandson?" Each one steering toward the venue. "What's the layout like? How many people does it hold?" I gave her the address, the start time, the room name. I thought she was being a mom. I should have thought harder. I'd been saving since January. Packed lunch every day, skipped takeout, moved money in small increments into an account I labeled Max's Day. The $3,900 covered the front room, the bounce house, catering, and a safety host named Marissa, who remembered my son's name in every email. I picked up the custom banner on Wednesday. Navy blue block letters, a dinosaur in the corner because he'd requested it. We got there early. My son was in his T-Rex shirt, which he'd picked himself and spun in the mirror that morning, asking if he looked fast. I said the fastest. We walked through the glass doors, and the front room was already lit, already full of pink and rose gold. A banner in cursive, a glitter cake, a woman I didn't know arranging cupcakes. She glanced at me and said, "Are you the uncle?" I felt the floor shift. My mom came in from the hallway. "There you are," she said. "We thought you'd understand." My sister floated in behind her, already hosting. "Oh my gosh, you're here. Isn't everything perfect?" I didn't answer. I walked to the manager's desk. She reached under the counter before I even spoke and set down a clipboard. "Your name is on the front room reservation." I said yes. She slid the paper toward me. "Front room, exclusive use, my signature, my card." I said thank you. I went back in. My aunt had arrived. A few of my sister's friends. My niece was running near the bounce house in a pink dress. My son stood near the door watching. "Mom," I said, "you need to take it down." She tilted her head. "Mark, don't make a scene." "I'm not making a scene. I'm asking you to remove a banner from my son's party room." My sister stepped in. She was so excited. "We didn't think you'd mind. It's basically a joint party. Win-win." "Who agreed to that?" "Mom said you wouldn't mind." She said it the way people say of course when they mean I assumed. "You've always been the generous one. Don't change now over a banner." I looked at my son. He was watching me with that steadiness kids get when they're trying to be older than they are. He'd already said it's okay twice. He shouldn't know that sentence at 7. I nodded once. "Okay," I said. I took his hand and walked to the lobby. My mom called after me. "Don't be childish." I didn't answer. Not because I had nothing to say, because I had too much. There was a small aquarium near the entrance. My son pressed his face to the glass. An orange fish looped slow circles near the bottom. He watched it the way kids watch things they find genuinely fair. I stepped to the side and called the venue's main line. Gave the booking number, canceled the catering, the bounce house, the safety host package, the room extension I'd added in February. Then I called my credit card and disputed the deposit. Unauthorized modification of reserved space. The rep asked a few standard questions. I had the answers organized. 11 minutes total. My son was still watching the fish. "Is it happy?" he asked. "I think so," I said. "It's doing what fish do." He nodded like that was reasonable. On the way out, he asked if we could still get blue frosting cake. I said 2 slices. We went to the park down the street. He ran the slide, demanding a countdown every time. 3, 2, 1, T-Rex. We found a bench, and I set up the Lego kit from the car. He built a dinosaur with backward legs and called it a mutation. He got blue frosting on his cheek and left it there because he said it felt like war paint. My phone went off at 3 p.m. 43 missed calls. By 5 p.m., the group chat was running. My mom, my aunt, my sister, my dad, who'd been quiet for years. By 7 p.m., my mom was at my door. I opened it with the chain on. "You've changed," she said. "I'm clearer." That's not the same thing. She told me my sister was devastated. The day was ruined. Family shares. I listened until she finished. "Sharing is an agreement," I said. "What happened today was a taking. I'm not paying for it. You used to be so generous. I'm still generous. I'm just done funding other people's entitlement." I closed the door, gently. By midnight, 200 messages in the group chat. I left them unread. My mom's last text, "You ruined everything." My son, still up when I went to check on him. Frosting dried on his cheek. "Dad, can 7-year-olds have pancakes for dinner?" I said yes. Full story on the channel, linked below.